Hey, just wanted to do a little update on the three garden beds that were broken and had to be rebuilt. They are finished. They don't look beautiful or anything. They're mismatched, but that's okay because they hold back the soil, and that's all I wanted. Even some of the spots was hard to do because there was so much rotten wood. This corner back here, unless we wanted to replace all that as well, and we didn't have enough lumber, so we just kind of tried to make it work as much as possible. We got that one done. We had to do this whole section, and back there was completely rotted through, so we had to fix a couple boards. This one could use another board here, and all of this was replaced. So now we have three beds that hold soil, which makes me very happy. As you can see, the level is pretty low and it was super compacted. So I got in the beds with a shovel and dug it all up. So that's finally done. And now I'm going to rake it out, try to get a lot of these big clumps out. And then I went to the store, just a local feed store, and picked up 3 bags of this peat moss. So it's completely organic. There's no nutrients or anything in it because I don't need the nutrients for the bed. The soil has all that I need. I just need to add volume, basically. I need to make it fluffy so the sweet potatoes don't have a hard time growing. This stuff, it's a 3.8 cubic foot bag, and it was $21. The same size bag of any potting mix. I think the cheapest started at $39 and went up to $49. Oh, hello. So this was a much better option. So I'm going to put these in the garden and then I'll show you. All right, we got the beds all raked out and we got the first bag in the bed. So it does fill up quite a bit, but this is so dry I'm going to have to spray it down. Now I have to mix it in with the soil so the plants can grow with the nutrients, because this is just plain peat moss, nothing in it. But it's nice and fluffy. It'll be good for the sweet potatoes. Not sure I showed a good picture of this. I think it's going to work well. And like I said, it's half the price of the same size potting mix, and I don't need all the stuff in a potting mix. I just need to bulk up the beds. This bed wasn't as low though, so this one bag was perfect. These two beds are lower, so I might have to get another bag and do like half, 1.5 in each. But we'll see once it's all mixed up. And it'll be all ready to grow. When we're all finished, I'll come back and show you how it went. Okay, we're back again, and the 3 beds are done, and it's clearly not enough. So the bags that I had before, I bought at my local feed store, which closed at 5. I finished these beds at 7, so I went to Home Depot. This is still good for organic gardening. It's just the sunshine peat moss. The bag is slightly smaller. It's 3 cubic feet instead of 3.8, but it's what I got right now. I haven't opened the bag up yet, so I'm not sure if it's the same quality, but I think we should be good. I wanted to get this done because it is supposed to pour down rain tomorrow, and I'd like to get this nice and hydrated, and then I can plant the sweet potatoes. So when I fill it back up, or fill it up, I will be back. Hey, we're back with the sweet potato beds. Now that I've got them all filled up and ready to go, and I've got the plants hardened off, it's time to plant the sweet potatoes. I just wanted to show you them first before we did that. These guys have kind of gone through a hard time. When they were growing in my greenhouse inside, the temperature was high, the humidity was high, and these things were just so lush and beautiful. But I had realized with some other plants when I took them out of my greenhouse inside that they they were extra tender, I guess I should say. They needed to harden off just from not being in that perfect environment in my bedroom greenhouse. So I've had to leave things sit out just on my table for, up to a week just to kind of get a little tougher before I could even think about bringing them outside to the greenhouse out here. So while I did that, these poor things just went through like so much shock, and they look awful. I don't know if this camera will focus. They just lost all their color, leaves started dropping. Um, it didn't look good. And then I was getting ready to bring them outside, and I started noticing they had like this web all over them. And I've never seen that before on a plant. Um, Never dealt with it. And then as I kind of looked into the little webs a little closer, there was these tiny little white specks. So I did a little Google research, and I think I had spider mites. I've never had spider mites on any plant ever. I don't know where they came from. I don't have spider mites on anything in my house. I am at a total loss to where they would have came from. But the leaves look exactly how a spider mite infestation would look. And I'm pretty sure that's what happened to them. So when I did bring them outside, I sprayed them hardcore with the hose multiple times a day. And they've been outside now about a week, I guess. And they are putting off some nice, new, beautiful growth. Sweet potato slips tend to be pretty vigorous. So even if you just have some roots, they will come back. And I'm searching. I've searched all over, and I can't find a trace of the spider mites. So I think we're good to go. I just didn't want to plant them in the garden and then spread spider mites everywhere. I don't even know if they survive outside or if it's just a house plant issue. Like I said, I've never seen them before or had them. But I think we're good to go. So I'm going to see if I can find my tripod and try to set this on a time lapse. If I have enough sweet potatoes, because I did, but I lost a few, I do plan on putting one every square foot. Uh, I've heard that's excessive. I've heard that's fine for raised beds. Um, I want to get the most out of it, I guess. And as they vine and like crawl away, I'm gonna have to like throw them back in the bed. And I don't think they're gonna be rooting. Some of them might crawl up the trellis. So we'll only be getting the sweet potatoes at the point of where we planted the plant, not from any of the runners. But we'll see how much space they take up or if I have enough. I'm just trying to see where I could set this camera up to watch. I will go get my gardening square because you know me, I like to have everything in nice straight lines. And then we'll be back. All right, bye. All right, we're back and we are done. I am so excited. This was a task that I've been planning for months now, growing the slips and getting the beds finished. And now they are finally planted out. I had actually a few extras, so I didn't run out. I'm very happy. I know they're looking a little sad, but sweet potato vines are very vigorous and they will bounce back no time at all. So I did do one every square foot. I think it's going to work out well. And I honestly don't even know if we'll get much of a harvest because our season is quite short here, but I am willing to try. I love sweet potatoes so much. I think they're a staple, and if I can actually grow a bunch of them, I would be so pleased. It is still June. If I had to guess, we're the 24th of June. I'm really bad for looking at calendars. Um, but it's been nice. We didn't have a late frost this year, so everything's kind of growing and doing really well. I'm very optimistic for this season. Last season was kind of a washout, quite literally. It rained so much, the crops did not do well. Hey, baby. Thank you.
After you.
You're so sweet. Um, sorry. She brought me flowers. They're adorable. Yeah, so last year everything kind of drowned or rotted because we had so much rain. I'm really hoping this year is different. The spring's been much drier. We do get rain though, usually like once a week or so, which is perfect. But yeah, I just want to finish up this video. I think I've probably got 4 or 5 different clips now because of the process. And you can see where the bed is rotting there. We still need to get another piece of wood or something. These beds are just a mess. But they're gonna work for this year. Next up, I think I'll do a garden tour just because everything's looking so good. And I haven't done one in a little while. And I think this is it. I'm officially fully planted in the front garden. Um, yeah. Wow. Okay. That's awesome. I'm very happy. Very happy about that. I might plug in a few more flowers here and there. Replace some lettuces and stuff as they grow, but I think for the most part, we are done. And I say the front garden because I do have a surprise in the back garden. I've been doing a few clips back there, and when that is all done, I will share with you guys. So you'll have to keep watching and see what we're doing back there. Another very exciting project. But there, I think we can officially say the sweet potato season has officially started, and I am very excited. All right, thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.